Hello everybody, my name is Becky Goddard-hill. I write a blog called emotionallyhealthykids.com, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a little tip to get kids to talk more about their feelings. It's really important that children express their feelings because otherwise they stay bottled up inside and they will seep out somehow. Normally in terms of behaviour, you'll find that children either act out, and this can be aggressively or emotionally sort of distraught, or they can withdraw and sort of isolate themselves because these feelings don't stay trapped in. They have to come out somehow, and they will be exhibited in behaviour. It's much, much healthier for children to express their feelings verbally to you, or through art or other kinds of communication, but healthily and purposefully and intentionally, rather than bottling them up and seeping them in. But I suppose the question is, how do we get children to access their feelings and talk about them? One of the really useful ways I've found when I've been counselling young people, particularly working with children who are bereaved, that have perhaps kept lots and lots of feelings in that they haven't been comfortable expressing, such as fear of their own death, anger about the person who's died, betrayal, loss, just desperate sadness. And in order to protect perhaps the other parent that's still here or the family members, they've kept a lot in. And often they've kept them in to protect other people. Often they've kept those feelings in because they don't quite know what to do with them. But very often children have kept in feelings because they don't have the vocabulary to discuss them, and they also don't know it's an okay subject to discuss. So as parents or carers or caregivers, our job is to help our children be emotionally literate and create an environment where they know it's okay to talk about feelings. So this little jar of feelings that I'm going to show you now, feelings jar, is a really good it's a really good method actually of getting kids to talk. So what do you do? Well, there's lots of ways you can use it. Basically, it's just a jar, and inside I've put loads of different bits of paper with different feelings on, from sadness to jealousy to anger to disgust to joy to happiness. So not just negative feelings. We want to give them a wide and varied emotional literacy so that they can really express how they feel. So a jar full of feelings, you could easily make one of these yourself. What you'd encourage a child to do, and you would do it too because role modelling is key with kids, you would pick out a feeling and discuss perhaps when you last felt like that. Okay, so let's have a go. So I'm just going to pick out any old feeling here. So we've got joyful. So when did I last feel joyful? I felt really joyful this weekend. I went for a walk with an old friend, and he was barn dancing with my daughter down the canal. Awesome. I felt really joyful, and it's great. And how do I know I felt like that? Well, I felt kind of smiley, I suppose. And when I think back to it, it makes me smile again. Yeah, and I felt light, and that's when I felt joyful. So pick out another feeling. When did I last feel delighted? Oh, I went to a party, a surprise party at the weekend that my cousin's son had thrown for him, and it made me feel absolutely delighted. Isn't that a great word? Just a lot better than just happy, right? And in giving our kids a rich emotional vocabulary, whoops, that was the jar, we're going to help them talk more. That one's just excited. Put a lot of happy emotions in here because I think it's really important kids express what they're happy about and what they're grateful for. Okay, let's find one that's a bit different. Okay. Scared. When did I last feel scared? I had some hospital tests that I was a bit worried about a while ago, and I felt very scared then. I felt scared that I wouldn't be very well, but actually I was okay. That's when I last felt scared. So you can use these little feelings cards in that way to get kids to learn to attach words to feelings. That's a good way to use them. You can also spread them all out on the table and get the children to face up so they can see them, to let you know how they're feeling now. Maybe pick 3 cards that express how they're feeling today and to tell you why. But again, if you do it yourself first, that's always a better way. The aim of this really is to encourage emotional vocabulary, emotional literacy, but also to get in the habit of talking about feelings with the child and for them to get in the habit of talking about feelings with you. Really hope it works. Expressed feelings are so much healthier if they're done through words rather than perhaps seeping out through unintentional actions. Take care and see you next time.